pop culture that's right to type. Today's top story.
Seattle police forcibly clear Capitol Hill occupied protest zone.
CHOP. The CHOP lasted about 3 weeks. I say maybe in some world, some timeline, it was a good idea. But maybe it was a learning experience. A lot of things happened, and unfortunately, I believe 2 people were killed.
Oh, man.
I want to say there was there was a list of like 44 or some different crimes or something that happened in those 3 weeks.
You know, I gotta be honest, I try to watch the news every day. I haven't watched it the past few days. It's just too depressing.
It's been
very depressing.
The news has been depressing in 2020.
No, I mean, sometimes usually they throw a human interest or something in there.
There's been nothing.
There's been no feel-good stories going on ever since, and it's only about to get worse.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like Justice League star Ray Fisher, who plays Cyborg, is speaking out about working with director Joss Whedon, accusing him of being abusive and unprofessional on set.
I'm waiting for some more details to come out about this, but
it's weird too because when, of course, Ray Fisher was one of the people who was the most vocal about it was a good idea having Whedon come on, and he did all this stuff, and now that the Snyder cut is gaining steam, now people are turning against the movie, which was, it was a bad movie.
Yeah, it was bad.
It was a bad movie.
Make a bad movie.
And I don't know. I mean, this is just me personally. I mean, everybody's going on about the Snyder cut. I saw Snyder's other movies, man. I saw Batman vs.
They're
Superman.
long and bad.
I saw Man of Steel. I saw those movies.
Yeah.
Not good. I hate a sour, dour Superman. Why are you so melancholy? You're Superman. Get over it.
I know it wasn't the most popular Superman, but I still love Man of Steel. I enjoyed it. I watch it. I enjoyed it.
I liked it. I'd say it was probably about 3/4 of a good movie. Now,
3/4 of a good movie?
Yeah, about half a good movie.
Well, it's like Batman vs. Superman. I thought the fight with Doomsday and when Wonder Woman appeared, fantastic. Rest of the movie, I'm like, what are they thinking?
So that's 1/8 of
what are they thinking? I'm seeing pieces of Crisis on Infinite Earths and piece of this comic, that comic, all mishmashed together.
And the only thing I'm going to say is Snyder had his hands all in all those movies. So I don't know why everybody now is like talking bad about Whedon. He gave us the Avengers.
Listen, I've seen Justice League probably 7 times. I think I've watched that movie that many times. I hate myself. All right,
I acknowledge people didn't like it. I personally didn't think it was that bad, but I just enjoyed it.
I just find it funny that we're spending more time on this than we did the CHOP. But
I didn't even know what the CHOP was until I read it up there, because like I said, I'm done with the news. I don't want any more depressing innocent people getting thrown down, wrists broken, and all this other craziness. Tired of hearing it.
Well, here's a feel-good story. Governor Gavin Newsom orders new shutdown of restaurants and other indoor businesses in 19 California counties, including this one, Solano.
Not to mention, I don't know, we might have to edit this out, but we kind of got the inside scoop on what the people in Solano County, what did we just hear today? That somebody, they was fudging the numbers of how many actual positive cases of coronavirus.
So there's a lot more than they were saying.
And then they got caught.
Yeah.
They got caught.
Awesome.
So we're doing very bad in Solano County right now. And it's not good. And JB and I were actually
we were talking about this earlier.
It's like people are acting like that we're not living in a pandemic. I don't know if I've said this several times. I think this to people who either know someone or they've had it themselves. They realize the severity of this sickness, and there's people who aren't, who think it's a hoax.
And there's other things like
you're gonna hoax your way right to the hospital.
People think they don't know people that have it, but they could because it's asymptomatic and you could not have it.
You could be just a little outbreak monkey giving the COVID to people.
I'm saying. Yeah.
This week's review, George Lopez will do it for half. Lopez stars in his first, I don't know if it's his first, but I just wrote that. In his first Netflix special, in which the comedian celebrates Latino American culture.
So how was it?
Honestly, it was a bit of a slow burn, and it wasn't like big belly laughs, but there was some good laughs in it. And
was it more poignant though?
It was way more poignant, and it was really more. It was more line for the Latino
culture,
audience.
Yeah.
But I mean, you don't have to be a Latino to get the joke.
Yeah, funny is funny.
And it would help if you understood a little bit of Spanish, because he does say some of the punchlines in Spanish. You just gotta know what he's talking about. You figure it out. But yeah, I mean, and again, in this time, it just dropped this week, so probably last week when you see this now. But
what?
You know what I mean? We're late. Our news story where you hear it first. Anyway, I still will give it a 52.
Haven't seen it.
No, I know.
All right. Johnny Blaze remembers. You said it.
There we go.
Do you remember Groo the Wanderer?
No.
The fantastic swordsman. He's unmatched with the katanas, but unfortunately is not very bright. And when he seeks out adventure and to help others, he ends up usually causing more chaos and destruction than they had before he arrived.
Yes.
And it's a popular scene to see him running from a crowd. He was created in the 70s by Sergio Aragonés. Both Marvel and DC showed interest in it, but Sergio Aragonés did not want to give up the publishing rights of Groo. And he found a promotional comic released, not a promotional comic, a fundraiser for comics rights called Destroyer Duck. And the first five-page story of Groo appeared in Destroyer Duck #1. It was later picked up by Pacific Comics, which unfortunately ran out of money after the 8th issue. And then they finally came to a deal with Marvel, Epic Comics, where Groo the Wanderer appeared in his first long-running series, and Sergio Aragonés was able to retain the rights. And
very good.
That's what we remember for the 80s. It's one of the few humor comics out there. Very funny, by the master Sergio Aragonés. Groo the Wanderer. Check it out.
Right on. Oh, this week Ralphie D recommends Higher Learning. In the late great John. Hold on. In the late great John Singleton's power portrait of college life in the 1990s, a group of incoming freshmen at Columbus University, including varsity athlete Malik Williams, Omar Epps.
Okay, first of all, when you give me right before we go on air, hey, this is my, I ain't got time to prove it.
I appreciate everything.
And I put it on there.
I appreciate
you figure.
I appreciate everything you've done. Thank you.
Go ahead. Continue.
This week, Ralphie
5 minutes
recommends Higher Learning. In the late great John Singleton's power portrait. In the late great John Singleton's powerful portrait of college life in the 1990s, a group of incoming freshmen at Columbus University, including varsity athlete Malik Williams, played by Omar Epps, awkward outcast Remy, played by Micah Rappaport,
Remy got it good!
and wide-eyed Kristen Connor, played by Christy Swanson, they all struggle to find themselves and adjust to newfound independence. When Remy finds acceptance among a group of neo-Nazis, tensions rise even higher on a campus already divided along racial, socio-economic, and gender lines. Ah! That was my Buster Rhymes.
This big black
fist.
What is high? What is higher? What is learn? What is learning?
Yeah, good movie. Very quotable.
I didn't know what that was.
Yeah, definitely good. If you want a slice of early 90s, actually mid 90s, came out in 95.
I mean, but you also said you're right. Not to mention there was also Busta Rhymes,
Yeah,
Ice Cube was in the movie.
Shit, who else?
I'm about to say,
Just watched it.
what was the guy who was in
Somebody
Pitch
from
Black?
92.
He was the He was also in, he was the bad guy in Fast and the Furious. Too Fast, Too Furious.
Oh,
he was the neo-Nazi guy.
Oh, that guy.
That guy. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, I know who you're talking
Hauser. Cole Hauser.
Cole Hauser, nice pull. Who played Kelly's boyfriend on the later seasons of 90210? He had the long hair. He was
Colin?
Roommate. Colin, yeah. Who played him though?
Why do I know this?
Oh, that was a trick question for
edit that.
I'm Ralphie D.
I do not know who
news to me. Yes, you did.
I'm cool on a curve. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it, baby.
We'd like to hear what you think. Leave us a comment down below and let your opinion be heard.
And if you like this video, please check out other videos on our channel like This Weekend and Get Into Character.
And I'd like to give a shout out to our local comic book retailers out there. Buy those comics. Support the comic industry.
That's what's up.
And this is 252 Pop Fiction, where you hear it first.
Son of a gun, I'm out
Adonis, pull yourself together.